One of the more beautiful ascents in Seattle, especially during the summertime when you need the shade. Today it's pretty nice, the weather, so you don't really need the shade. This used to be my commute to work every morning when I used to go work up with the kids at the after school program. I used to ride up here 2 times a day. One time when it was dark, and another time in the afternoon when it was lighter in the day, and then I'd come back at night. In the winter it'd be dark in the morning and when you come back at night, and then you'd have some breaks of sunlight in the day. So that was nice. But yeah, this is Interlaken. This is a very, very beautiful ride, especially if you're coming down Interlaken Park. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous. One of the premium areas in Seattle, I would argue. It's just so absolutely lovely. Yeah, man, I gained my fitness on this hill. So I have such an emotional attachment to this particular area of Seattle as far as bike riding, because I transitioned from, one of those people who rode huffy bikes to someone who rode an actual bike that can make it up hills with a thought about a planned out drivetrain, things that I would never have thought of ever when riding a bike before are things I learned while I was riding bikes on these paths. So they definitely hold an emotional space in my riding career. And beyond that, it's just an objectively beautiful place. It's just gorgeous. A little bit terrifying at night, but once you know it well or you're riding with friends out here, freaking amazing. So we'll ride by the old school, and then we'll go to Volunteer Park. I believe it's Volunteer Park. But yeah, so yeah, you're going uphill on here, but it's smooth, it's nice. There aren't a ton of cars. I've never had an issue with cars really here. It's really just runners, walkers, dog walkers. For the most part, you run into joggers, dog walkers, and other cyclists. So you will see cars. I mean, it is a road for cars, but it's not one of those highly traveled routes in Seattle, as long as I've lived here. And even now, it just has such a peacefulness to it that makes it such an amazing place to ride. Look at that memorial there, that looks beautiful. Yeah, it's just gorgeous in here, see? Just as likely to see a pedestrian or a cyclist as a car. It's a car. What do you know? Volunteer Park. Hello, Paul. That's a little bit better. Passengers I can see out in the distance. You know, they're new tires, so they feel good. But compared to the other ones, grippier, faster, cornerier, plusher, suppler. Oh man, riding through Seattle, it really is the freaking shit. We're gonna go to where it's a little bit grimier. We've been in a gentry part of town right now. Ooh. It's gonna get bumpy. See, this is where them tubeless shits tears it up. Okay, let's go to Cal Anderson Park. Let's go to Cal Anderson. Hipsterville we're going to right now. Whew. I probably could use a little lube too, huh? That's another thing. Them shits is rough, bro. They're like, could you lube a motherfucking chain? All right. So we're going to Capitol Hill now. Because I used to work up at that school, I used to spend a lot of time up here. Oh man, different place when we first moved out this bitch, bro. A lot of trouble to get into. I mean, you know, probably still. But I ain't looking for it anymore. That's the difference. That shit been an underwear store since I moved here. I don't know how they be successful. I've never seen nobody in there. It's a front. Talking about my tie. Used to come this bitch all the time. My posse's on Broadway. You know, this is Broadway. You know what I'm saying? If we're really talking about that song, I'm saying, where it at, bro, where it at? No, that's old school. But that's what it is. This is what it is. So you already know. This shit used to be popping. Local, bigger burger, piece of words. All these joints is always changing it up, switching it up, flipping it up. You know what I'm saying? They always been something different. Oh, that shoe repair been there for a minute. You know. Emerald City Smoothie, Argentine Bakery, Broadway Walk, my nigga. The TLC been there for a minute. Harrison Avenue, City College out at this bitch, bro. So yeah, this is really the hill, dog. Yeah, this really like Capitol Hill like that. Well, you can come have some fun up in this bitch, bro. I ain't had fun in a minute up here. Ooh, that was spicy. That's spicy. I heard that. Oh, I said Cal Anderson Park. There it is right there, man. That motherfucker is right there, boy. Hey. Hey, hey. We're in Capitol Hill. Beautiful, beautiful. Cal Anderson Park. We have made it to the hill.